Got it. That's what it says. We are live streaming.
Fantastic. Hello, and welcome to the 2023 St. Johns County School District Battle of the Books for middle school. We're excited to have each of you here to participate and extremely excited to have our teachers, classmates, families, friends, and community members joining us live online. Today promises to be a battle like no other. Returning 2022 champion Swiss Point is vying for a repeat of the title this year. Rumor has it, though, all of our teams have been reading since this summer, buffing up their brain muscles and running through books like our local Jags player, Trevor Lawrence, preparing for the most intense and competitive sporting event in the district. You are definitely in for a treat today. My name is Kim Dixon, and I serve as Director for Instructional Resources and Media Services, also known as IRMS, here in the St. Johns County School District. I am joined today by an amazing team that has worked hard to bring you our annual Battle of the Books online. This format allows for friends and family across our district, state, nation, and yes, even the world to join us and witness the genius competition. Please welcome the brains behind today's technology, the people who made it possible to have our competition online, Dr. Diane Lawson and Allison Burball, our applied technology specialist. They're an integral part of our support system and are responsible for keeping accurate score today. Say hello, Miss Burball, Dr. Lawson.
Good morning,
Hello.
everyone.
Hello, everyone. Good luck today.
Good luck.
Welcome. My mouse has gone crazy here, guys. Let's see. All righty, so working hard to create, gather, and organize the battle questions, all while supporting the efforts of our team of renowned media specialists. Please welcome Ms. Amelia Zakowski, Specialist for Instructional Media. She's worked tirelessly to gather the questions and answers for this year's battle and ensure their accuracy. Hello, Ms. Z.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome. Good luck, everybody.
And we do have a couple of folks that have been with us every step of the way, Ms. Tamara Avano Lane and Ms. Erica Jackson, who are supporting us behind the scenes. That is off camera. I can't say enough about how hard our IRMS team works and how grateful I am that they are an important St. Johns County School District employees, providing support to teachers, students, and staff. Let's have a shout out to IRMS. Before I turn this over to the specialist, I want to say how inspired I am by the student readers, media specialists, teachers, team sponsors, and caregivers. Your dedication to reading and commitment to your team are truly inspirational. Good luck today. Finally, I want to acknowledge the tremendous support we receive from our district leaders, the St. Johns County School Board members, Mr. Forson, our superintendent, and the leadership team from our district offices send their well wishes for an excellent competition today. So, without further ado, let's get ready to battle. Over to you, Ms. Zakowski.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Are you ready for a battle of the books? Our teams out there in middle school. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Hello, you fabulous Battle of the Books team. Today we will have our middle school teams compete for the Battle of the Books. For our first team, we have Fruit Cove Middle School led by Miss Jager.
Good morning. No, I think it's there.
Do you want to introduce your team, Miss Jager?
Yes, I will. Are we unmuted?
You are unmuted.
Okay. All right. On my team, I have Nikit Chichetti, Akshara Gangadi, our captain, Shrija Pachapalusu, Kush Shah, Ria Sidi, and our two alternates, Teja Bassini, Sarah Vanan, and Mohammed Sirajuddin. Ready?
Go
Flyers!
Amazing. And from Landrum Middle School, led by Mr. Lambert, please introduce your team.
Good morning. So we have here in the sole contestant in the red shirt here, who is wearing a sign on his shirt that says "This shirt is blue." This is Burke. Next to him is Bhavesh, and then next to Bhavesh is our captain Lily, and next to Lily is Emmy, and then next to Emmy we have Ingrid on the end there. And then we have two alternates. I don't know if you can see them in the back there. We have Zichin and Gian. He's the one waving. And those are our Landrum Lions. Go Lions.
Rar, wonderful. And from Valley Ridge, led by Miss Fry, please introduce your team.
Hi, I'm Brooke Fry, Media Specialist at Valley Ridge, and this is my team. We've got Caleb, Daniela, Jocelyn, Holland, Sydney, Anaid, and Krupa.
We love you, Ellie. Yeah, Ellie's
Led by Gamble Rogers, Miss Shannon Arish Boyson. Go ahead and introduce your team.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Valley Ridge, too. Say hi to my old team last year, and here's our new team. We're starting off with our alternate over here. We have Riley, then we have Grace, then we have Penny, then we have Ella, we have Zach, and we have Erica. All right, go Stingrays.
Fabulous. Murray Middle School, led by Miss Stinson. Go ahead.
Good morning. For Murray, we have Tiana, our captain Emmett, Sophia, Ania, and Mael. One team, no limits.
Love you too.
Hey, you are limitless, Murray. Go ahead. And Passetti Bay Middle School, led by Miss Goins. Go right ahead.
Good morning. I am really proud to introduce our wonderful Wildcat team. We have Izzy, Keegan, Tanisha, our team captain, Siri, and Permise.
What team?
Amazing. Go ahead, Patriot Oaks, led by Miss Hudson.
Good morning. We're so happy to be here this morning. We got Luca, we got Val, we got Arisha, Doa, our team captain Tanushree, Freya, and Shreya. Okay.
All right. Led by Miss Myers, Pine Island Academy.
Good morning. We are small but mighty, but we have Ayan, Alina, and Star. Yay, they don't want to do their cheer.
That is quite all right. Liberty Pines, led by Miss Barnett. Please introduce your team.
All right, I am going to introduce Reagan, our team captain, and she would like to introduce the rest of our team with our mascot, Wolfie. All right, take it away, Reagan.
We have our alternates, our job.
High five, Wolfie.
And we have our team, Kylie.
Make sure y'all stay in the camera. Come on, stand up.
And Abigail.
Right, come on, get back there. Right. Ready for the team cheer?
The club.
That was a wonderful pack. And Sebastian Middle School, led by Miss Barnard, excuse me.
This is our battling team. We have our captain, Sophia, Nolia, Stella, Charlie, and we have our alternates over here, and the rest of the team. Go Eagles! We messed up. Oh, wow.
Wonderful job. Switzerland Point, led by Miss Goen. Introduce your team.
Good morning, guys. We have our captain, Emily. We have Camilla. We have Ryan. We have Shamit and Evelyn. And our two alternates, Kiara and Arav. Go ahead, guys.
Let's go.
Wow, thank you. These teams look great today. We want to remind you of our Battle of the Books rules to get this battle started today. Each team has 5 members participating unless there is a alternate, which may keep time for the battle today. Remember that alternates may not participate unless they are the timekeeper during each round. The questions will be read by your team sponsors. Teams will discuss and select an answer. The answers will be entered in Socrative. All of the book's titles are the answer options in Socrative. Should you have a challenge, your team scribe will record the number of the questions being challenged. All challenges will be reviewed at the end of the round in the main room. Any questions not answered before time expires will be marked incorrect and may not be challenged or answered after time is called. Scores will be tallied at the end of each round. At the end of the 3rd round, we will announce the winner of the District Battle of the Books, unless there is a tie. In that case, we will enter a single bonus round to find out this year's winner. Dr. Lawson, take it away.
Good morning, everyone. Momentarily, we're going to put each team into their own breakout room. Once we send everyone to the breakout room, your sponsors may share their screen to show the Socrative questions. They do not need to, but they can. You will have a total of 10 minutes for each round, and teams will automatically be recalled to the main room at the end of each round. This 10 minutes gives you a little more than 30 seconds per quote. You may exit your breakout room and return to the main room before time is called if your team finishes before the allotted time. Once I send you to the breakout room and everyone is successfully in their breakout room, we will begin the competition. When we start the round, you will be asked to enter your team name. Your team name will be your school initials in all capital letters. This needs to be the same for each round of the battle. So please make sure to enter your school initials in all capital letters and then click Done. Once you click Done, your first question will appear immediately. Remember, you have 10 minutes to give an answer for all questions. Are there any questions before we get started? All right, we are ready to begin. And I am sending teams to the breakout room. Remember, once you're in the breakout room, it will take me a minute or two to get the battle actually started. So if you don't see that screen to enter your team's name immediately, it's because not everyone got into their breakout room, and we're making sure everyone has the same opportunities as everyone else. So here I go. Breakout rooms are open. Please join your breakout room, and then I will start the battle.
And to those of you that are watching while they are going into their breakout rooms, what we will do in the main room is we are going to get to watch them live in action. And then we'll also have an opportunity to watch some information about the books that they read. They read a lot of books this year, and they've started at the summertime. So they're all entering their information into Socrative, which is the battle program, which has all the questions that we've pulled. Right, Ms. Burball? I'm super excited to hear about some of these books, Ms. Zukowski. 15 books. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Right?
And each question choice has all 15 books as answer choices. So that's a lot to think about, a lot to think through as they're answering these questions. So we're excited to see how these teams are doing today, and excited to see how this battle goes.
It's a March Madness, that's for sure.
It sure is. It sure
know.
is.
FAU and the other Florida teams for basketball have nothing on us, right?
Right? Right. Absolutely. I don't know much about the basketball tournaments, to be honest with you. All I know about Caitlin Clark, though, shooting those 3-pointers.
Well,
I'm
these
sure
kids
we
are gonna
have
be doing
some.
that.
I'm sure we have some Caitlin Clarks out there who are going to be answering some mighty fine questions here.
I guarantee they're better than Caitlin Clark. So what we're going to see right here, Miss Burball, is we're going to actually see these little bicycle icons. These are actually our teams, but we don't know which team is which. So when they get a question right, that bicycle should advance towards the end. So look at that Lime bike. That Lime bike, we don't know who they are, but they just got a question right. But don't worry, that red bike said, I got you, Lime. Here I come. And
it could be Patriot Oaks. It could be Murray. It could be Passetti Bay. We don't know.
It could be Swiss because they were our winners last year.
They were the winners last year. It could be Swiss.
And they could be like, we got this.
Right.
Oh, that red bike.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it go. But the other bikes, they have a strategy. Each team has a strategy, just so
slow
you know.
and steady sometimes, is the way to go too. So we'll check back in though and see how those teams are doing later on.
Yeah, so we'll have a little bit of what we have book trailers that we show during the battle that will show us a little bit about each of the books. And the first one is The Elephant in the Room. So we're going to watch a little bit about this so that we can get to know some of our books. So here we go. Enjoy. Wow, that seems really great. So I just realized that Caitlin Stewart is actually a really good basketball player, huh?
Caitlin Clark.
Clark, sorry. Got her name wrong. I'm really
sure
great at basketball.
Caitlin Stewart's also really good at basketball, but yes, Caitlin Clark, amazing.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if people want to watch her, she's going to be in the Final Four.
Mhm.
And that is going to be starting, I think the game with Caitlin Clark is tomorrow. Oh, wow. Basketball aside, these players are certainly doing pretty awesome in their own battle of the books. Look at that red bike, just took it off and sailed right in. So hopefully we'll have some kids coming back from that. And they're not even 6 minutes into the battle, and they've already said, we got this. 4 minutes in the battle, excuse me, I said it backwards. And Swiss Point is back in from their Battle of the Books round. Welcome back from your first round, but we still have other teams working. So we're going to watch another little trailer, and it looks like it's got a little bit of a mystery in it. So this will be interesting.
Here we go. Enjoy.
Ms. Zakowski, that video is not working, so I'm going to go on to the next one.
I'm the girl no one is supposed to remember. My family and I never stay in one place for too long. Even my name and how I look is always changing. And it's all because we're in the witness protection program. Or at least, that's what I was told. Turns out, after living a life of lies, my parents were the ones telling me the biggest lie of all. But now, they've disappeared. And my only chance to get some answers is with the help of a secret agent who can't be trusted, and a boy who shouldn't trust me. Together, we have to find my parents and discover who I really am, because the truth can't stay concealed forever.
That one sounds really exciting.
And it did have a bit of mystery.
Yeah.
Wow. That was, I don't know. I don't know if I'd really want to be in the witness protection program. That would always have to be running. I don't know. Swiss Point looks like they were talking about that book a little bit, maybe, perhaps. How are those bicycles checking out? Let's take a look at that and see what's going on with them.
Ooh, we've got some progressing.
Yeah, they're doing quite well, actually. That lime and that magenta bike and orange bike are certainly taking off. There we go. Look at them. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first round of the Battle of the Books for middle school. And we see that this round, we don't know if how they're doing in there. Might be questioning each of those titles to see which one is which. And, you know, each book is unique, but there are some things that are similar to them. So you never know, you know, you have to think about the characters in the book. You have to think about the storyline when you're asking yourselves, which book is it when they're reading it? So I'm sure each team has their own strategy. That orange and lime bike, that orange bike is really kind of itching its way towards that red bike. So we'll see how we shape out with the 3 minutes left in that round. We'll see if we can get this one to play. Here we go. Welcome back, Gamble Rogers. Hopefully that round turned out to be a good one. Welcome back. Some of our teams are starting to come back. 1 minute and 52 seconds left to this first round. Hopefully that round turned out to be pretty good for you guys. You can give us a reaction with your reaction tool. Go ahead. Feel free to use your reaction tools to show us how you feel as a team.
And we have people watching us live on YouTube. We have 70 people right now watching live on YouTube.
Wow.
Lots of people cheering our teams on in the comment section. So we are excited for our teams. If you could tell us where you are watching from on YouTube, we would love to hear where you are from in Florida, or if you're watching from another state or country. We would love to share that with our teams. So go ahead and cheer on your team and let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah, I really think that's great, so that the students can see and hear from us where people are watching. They loved it in the other battles of the books because that let us know, you know, who's being a spectator for this. I loved seeing your reaction, teams. Swiss, I'm surprised at your reaction because you guys came out really quickly, huh? Welcome back to all of our teams that are coming back from the first round of the Battle of the Books. If you just are joining us back from your round, give us your reaction for how you felt your battle went. Let us know what you think. Was it great? Using your reaction tools. Oh, VRA is crying a river.
Next round, VRA. Next round is yours.
Swiss is just changing it up on us.
All right. Do we have any teams that are still battling, or?
I think we just have.
We have two teams that are about to come back to the main room right now.
Awesome.
And there we go. It looks like I have all of our teams back from the first round, if I'm not mistaken. All right. So while we get ready to pull all of our scores, I need to ask an important question. Are there any challenges for this round? Any challenges? All right, since there are no challenges for this round, we're going to work to get these scores totaled up for you guys in the background. And while we do that, we want you guys to think about your favorite book for this year's list as a team. So what I want you to do is, as a team, start discussing with your group, what was your favorite book that you guys read? And think about that. Think about what you thought you liked the best as a team. Maybe it's one, maybe it's two. There was a lot of good books on this year's list. And then we'll let you guys share out if you are ready to while we tally up those scores. If you know automatically, you can come off your mic and unmute if you want to share. Swiss, I'll let you guys share whenever you're ready because you guys were one of our first teams back. So whenever you're ready, you can share. Here's our list of books. Thank you, Dr. Lawson, for showing that.
All right, Emily's gonna tell us what their favorites were.
So our favorite books were Amari and the Night Brothers, Curse of the Night Witch, and Works on Fire.
Oh, you guys got 3 books, not 2, just 3. All right. And we just showed the trailer for Curse of the Night Witch, correct? So, wow. And Amari of the Night Brothers is a very popular book. We've heard that a lot of people like that book. Okay, good. Pacetti Bay, would you like to share your favorite book?
I'm sorry, are you waiting on us?
Yeah, that's okay. Whenever you're ready.
We were still discussing. Go ahead.
I couldn't hear her. I'm sorry.
Speak up.
We all had different favorites, and mine was Curse of the Night Witch.
Curse
you
of the
hear
Night
that?
Witch.
Yeah.
Curse of the Night Witch.
Yep, they all picked different favorites. Keegan, what was yours?
Oh,
Smola Mango.
Yes. Izzy?
Mine was Words on Fire.
oh, Woods on Fire. Words on Fire.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a really good book.
We have one for Scritch Scratch and Parmise, what was yours?
Starfish.
And Starfish.
Starfish. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for sharing. Okay. Sebastian, you guys ready to share your favorite book?
Yes, ma'am. We chose Amari and the Night Brothers and Words on Fire.
Amari and the Night Brothers and Words on Fire. Wow.
I'm
Words on
excited to watch Amari and the Night Brothers. That's a popular one, I think.
Is it a movie?
I'm excited to watch the book trailer. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, is it a movie now too? Oh my goodness. Wow.
That would be exciting. I'm excited to report, Amelia. I'm sorry, Ms. Zukowski, that our scores are ready to be reviewed.
Oh, okay. So thank you, Sebastian, for sharing. We'll get back to our teams. So think about your favorite book as a team. We like that there's 2 of the choices, but we know it's hard to pick one. It's always hard to do that. No worries. Okay, so if you didn't get to share, don't worry. We'll pick up with our other teams. But I think it's more important that we know what our scores are, right? Do you guys agree? If you agree, let me know. Okay, got thumbs up. Okay, go ahead and let's see our scores. Go for it.
All right, Ms. Zukowski, I have the scores. Currently, we have Swiss Point Middle School in the lead with 15 correct answers out of 15. And then we've got 4 teams with 11. So this is still anybody's battle. Good job, teams. Keep going, keep answering those questions. I do want to give another shout out. Ms. Burball shouted out a few minutes ago. We have people watching from all over the world on our YouTube live stream. So if you are watching, please let us know where you're watching from. And teams, don't worry, we'll give you a recap of where all of your fans are watching from, because they are here to see you and see how you're doing in this battle. Congratulations on the first round. Ms. Zukowski, are we ready to go to the second round?
Yes, we are ready to go to the second round. Okay, guys, are you guys ready for the second round? Okay, remember, you're going to go in exactly the same way that you did before. Okay?
All right, guys, I'm about to open all of the breakout rooms right now. As soon as all the teams are in their breakout room successfully, I will start our next round of the battle. Gamble Rogers, oh, there they go. Off they went.
Okay, they're going to go ahead and get started on their next round, Ms. Burball, and we are going to continue being out here in the main room. We're going to let them battle it out in that Socrative battle room, and we're going to see our bicycles move again. We won't know who's in first. We won't know who's in second. We saw we had a 3-way tie, though, for second, right?
Yeah, you're right, Ms. Zukowski. Really, it's anyone's battle at this point. We've seen in previous battles this year, the rounds have different questions. Some rounds are a little bit more challenging than others. And, you know, again, they're reading 15 books, so it can be difficult to remember those details from all 15 books. So just because one school excelled in one round might mean that they struggle in another, or vice versa. Yeah. So wow, look at these. And look at these bicycles go, go, go.
I know.
Right away, round two.
And they're neck and neck together. So, you know, they do. I do think, though, when they do read the books, I'm sure that they get a little bit of a strategy, because they learn the genre, the characters, and then they start to learn things about them. And you can tell when we watch the trailers that there's each one has its own uniqueness to them. And you can hear from the kids when they talk about their favorite book. If we were to ask a little bit more about it, then they might, you know, tell us. Maybe we'll ask the next group when they come out of the battle room, what was it about their favorite book, and why. Here is Amari and the Night Brothers. This is this is a fan favorite from a lot of teams. And then it was also a fan favorite from our middle grade. So here we go. Here is Amari and the Night Brothers. Yeah.
Hey there, fellow readers, Mrs. Weidman here, and today we're going to be talking about Rivals by Tommy Greenwald. And if you can't tell from the cover of this book is about basketball. So this book actually has 3 different main characters. The first one is a boy named Austin, and he is the captain of his Wallthorn North Middle School basketball team. And Austin is kind of the son of a few local basketball legends, right? His mom played basketball and his dad actually played for Penn State. And so Austin is really determined to carry on that family legacy and take his team, Wallthorn North, to victory, right? The other character is a boy, and his name is Carter, and Carter plays for the Wallthorn South basketball team, so there's definitely a rivalry there. However, Carter is really kind of naturally talented at basketball. He's kind of a prodigy, right? And even though he practices really hard and he tries really hard at basketball, it's always just kind of come naturally to him. And luckily, he loves the sport too. Okay, and then the third character is a girl, and her name is Alfie. And Alfie doesn't play basketball, but she's like obsessed with all things sports related. And she even has her own sports radio station where she interviews local players and talks about all of the different things that are going on in that sports season. As the two boys get ready for their season of basketball to begin, however, some really intense pressures start coming down on them from their parents and their coaches and the other players on their team. And so kind of what Alfie unearths through these interviews with the players on the teams is just how far are these boys willing to go to win, and are they willing to sacrifice some things that they normally wouldn't have done, right, in order to get the championship title. So if you're a fan of sports, if you're a fan of basketball, if you just like really gripping books that just talk about relevant issues in American society today, I recommend Rivals by Tommy Greenwald. See y'all online soon.
Wow, well, that is a fitting book title for our March Madness basketball tournament and our March Madness Battle of the Books tournament that we're experiencing right here. We can see our bicycles are pedaling right along. Wow, our our blue team pedaling right along all the way to the end. We've got violet right behind them, red not too far behind them, and all our other teams still have 5 minutes. You know, we're only halfway through here of round 2, so still lots of time left for our other teams to answer these questions.
Yeah, and I think that Amari looks like it's got a little bit of a dystopia or fantasy, or I don't know, from the trailer. Maybe that's why the kids like it so much. It looks pretty interesting to me. Sci-fi, perhaps, from that. I got a little bit of it all mixed into that. And then the basketball book looks like it's got the realistic fiction mixed in with it. So here is the other trailer that the kids really like, Words on Fire. So this book is historical fiction. I do know that because I did read this one. This one looks amazing if you haven't read it, so check it out.
In the 1800s, the small country of Lithuania was controlled by the Russian Empire, and they hated it. One day, the Russian Empire decided, let's crush the whole idea of what it is to be Lithuanian. Well, how do you crush a people? You destroy its culture. And how do you destroy a culture? You destroy their books. So every Lithuanian language book became banned. The language itself became illegal. Audra Zakaris knows her parents are keeping secrets. What is it that brings Russian soldiers to their front door to arrest her parents, to set her home on fire, and to send her running for her life into the woods? With all Lithuanian language books banned, book smugglers began to leave the country, get books printed in their own language, and return to Lithuania with them. It wasn't an easy task. Audra has to find her way through the dense and unmarked Lithuanian forests, where danger lurks at every turn. Who is Audra to trust? How does she know that this strange boy she meets in the woods is really on her side? Or could he be a Russian spy? In her journey to save her parents, Audra discovers something she does not expect. It is the power of the book. They start the seed of an idea, and that idea grows and becomes knowledge, and the knowledge becomes power, and power becomes the way by which any of us can change our world. If you love adventure, if you love danger, and if you want to learn more about a character who will risk everything she has, everything she loves to save her country, then I think Words on Fire just might be the right next book for you.
Wow, Audra seems very courageous.
We still have some teams going, answering questions. We have less than 2 minutes left in this round, and we have quite a few teams still in the breakout rooms answering those questions.
Yeah, that book seems very interesting. I see why people liked it because it's a mystery, right? So, I mean, I liked it when I was reading it, so it's fascinating. And it's historical fiction, so very nice. And look at those bicycles pedaling right along. Good job, guys. Look at the bikes. I'm fascinated by their, oh, that green bike just pulled right ahead. I was thinking that green bike, wow, it must be done, but then it just popped right up to the front. Very good work. All right, it looks like they're still working. We've got 59 seconds left, so they're all going to be coming back in. While we're waiting for everyone to get back in from the breakout room, can you please give us a reaction for this round, guys?
We have various reactions here. We have some thumbs up. We have some meh faces. We have some happy faces. So, okay, some liked it, some didn't. I think our round is just about finishing. So we are going to work on these scores. Some applause. That's exciting. Some crying faces. Oh no, I hate to hear that. But we are excited to see all your hard work here as you guys are answering these questions. That is exciting, at least on our end. So all excitement over here on the ERMS team. All cheering and all excitement, and also all the excitement for you all on YouTube. I don't know if y'all can see the comments, but lots of people cheering for you from all over. Dr. Lawson, have you started tallying where we are?
I have started
some reports from.
I have started. So we do have people from all over Florida. We've got, I'm assuming this Gainesville is Gainesville, Florida. Gainesville, we've got Jacksonville, we've got people here in St. Johns County, in St. Augustine, but we have people from all over the country. We've got people watching from Houston, Texas, Minnesota, Arlington, Virginia. We have multiple people watching from Puerto Rico, and we have someone watching from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Ontario, Canada, and we have multiple people watching from India. So if you are watching and you haven't shouted out where you're watching from, we want to hear. So let us know in the chat on YouTube where you are watching from. It's so exciting to see where everybody is watching from.
Basically, this means middle school battle teams that you're world famous is what it comes down to. So I'm excited to hear more about these books that you all read. I'm not sure what school we left off with. Is there a school that would like to share your favorite book that we haven't talked to yet? Let's see, I think I saw VRA's hand go up, which is very nice of you to raise your hand. So VRA, go ahead and unmute yourself. I'd love to hear what your favorite book was. Thanks, Allie.
Okay, Scratch and Words on Fire.
Okay, couple of favorites there. Very awesome. What did y'all like about that book or those books?
I felt like Words on Fire was really realistic and very like suspense.
Suspenseful and realistic.
And then Scratch was just action packed. Yeah, it was just cool. It was. Yeah, it was
we
for
love
like
an
our
action-packed
age.
book. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Thanks for sharing, VRA. There was another school that I saw raised your hand, but you moved. Oh, there. You're even using the hand raise emoji, which I love. Okay, LPA, let's hear it. What are some favorites?
Elephants. Starfish, Words on Fire, and Elephant.
All right. And what did y'all like about those books?
They were just amazing.
Amazing. We love it. We love readers. We love amazing books. Love to hear it. Thank you for sharing, LPA. And Pine Island, I see your hand is raised as well. What are your favorites?
Our favorite books are Rivals, Pixie Pushes On, and Curse of the Night Witch.
Awesome. And what did you like about those books?
And would you like Rivals?
I like sports, so I like Rivals.
Rivals, awesome.
I thought Pixie Pushes On was interesting with like her sister and her whole relationship there.
Oh, cool. Thank you for sharing. All right. We are officially done with this round. So it is very important that we ask if there are any challenges to any of the questions. I don't hear anyone coming off mute to challenge, and I don't see anyone in the chat challenging. Whew. All right. I'm sorry. I appreciate you making sure you ask that. If you guys want to keep answering what your favorite book is and why, we can keep going until we get the scores up, unless the scores are ready, guys. Okay. Miss Burbell, do you know where you left off? I was just watching them raise their hands. So I see Murray and Fruit Cove have their hands raised. So take it away, Murray.
Our favorite books were Pixie,
Amari, and Rivals.
What did y'all like about those books?
Pixie showed realistic struggles and a lot of emotions that a lot of people don't really see in other kind of books. Really.
We said Rivals because it was more modern day and it has stuff that you can really be in touch with. So that's what I liked it.
Awesome. Oh, like that.
I really imaginative side, you know, fun.
Perfect. Thank you for sharing. All right, Fruit Cove.
We liked Rivals and Concealed, and we liked Concealed because it was like a different level of amazing, and then we liked Rivals because it was more realistic than all the other books that were like more fantasy and science fiction based.
Did you hear that, Mr. Kowski? A different level of amazing.
I really was actually quite interested in that because I don't know what a different level of amazing is, but I kind of want to know what that is now.
That phrase. Okay,
I
sorry.
need to have.
I was just blown away by that. You can keep talking because I just okay.
Thank you, because that makes me want to read the book. I think a different level of an amazing book is what everybody needs to know. I appreciate that, Fruit Cove. Thank you.
Ms. Zakowski.
Can we let Landrum share and then we share the score really quickly?
Whenever you are ready, let me know.
Okay, Landrum, you're our last team to share, and then we'll share our last couple. The next round, we'll share the next group. Okay, Landrum, share your favorite books.
Our favorite book was Amari and the Night Brothers and Words on Fire. It was very fast and action paced, and it was suspenseful.
Okay, look at
Did you hear
that.
that?
We heard that. Amari and the Night Brothers and Woods on Fire.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, Dr. Lesson, I'm sorry I interrupted you. I just wanted to make sure because I felt bad because we kept putting Landrum off.
No worries. I'd love to hear what their favorite books are. It's my favorite part of the Battle of the Books is hearing what all these books were about. And I have a new reading list now, so I'm so excited. But I know you're really excited to see what those scores look like. So let's get right to it. All right, the scores after our second round look like this. We have Swiss Point Middle School still out in the lead with 2 perfect rounds at 30 total points. We have close behind is Gamble Rogers with 25, and then we have a range of scores. Again, it's anyone's battle at this point. Keep going, teams. All right, we are just about ready to go back into those breakout rooms and get started.
Okay, it is time for round 3. Are you guys ready? Are you ready?
Yep.
Mr.
right.
Lambert, thank you.
Let's see some cheers. Come on.
Are you guys ready for round 3?
Yeah,
This could
there
be
we
our
go.
last round, guys. Get ready. All right, let's get ready to battle for the last round.
All right,
here we
I
go.
Let's go Eagles.
Nice. There's some
Yeah.
cheers. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, I am opening the breakout rooms. Remember, it may take a moment for that screen to show up. I'm going to make sure everyone gets in the breakout rooms and make sure everyone is still in Socrative. So here we go. Breakout rooms are open.
All right, our teams are getting ready for the last round. This is exciting.
Yes, that was exciting. And look at Gamble Rogers. They did quite well that second round. They really did really well with getting all those questions right, and Swiss did as well. So it shows us that you never know what's going to happen. You know, you can, one round can look like it's someone sailing in the front, and then another round, the next person catches right back up to them. So you never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
So did anyone in the chat for YouTube respond to see who was where at all?
Oh yes, we have people from all over.
Yep. And we had a couple of more added. We have added some Yucatan, Mexico, and Mexico City, and we have.
Hi there, guys. Looks like we lost our screen.
All right. Looks like the wrong screen is showing here. There we go. Thank you. So we have, again, we also have Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee. Wow. Oh, there's that pink bike going ahead. Look at that. And then it's a 4-way tie, but then it's not. Then we got a peach bike and a purple bike, and I almost called it an orange bike, and then a lime bike.
I love to see at the beginning, you know, we see some of the bikes, some of the teams, you know, taking it off right away. Some of them take their time.
It's that strategy, you know. It's just like who's making the 3-point shot or who's, you know, going to dunk.
Right.
All right. This was some of our team's favorites. It is called Scritch Scratch. And this is the author that's actually going to introduce the book for us. So we're going to let her talk about her book for us right now. Enjoy, guys.
Hey everybody, it's Lindsay Curry. I'm the author of spooky middle grade novels like my debut, which came out at the end of 2017, The Peculiar Incident on Shady Street. This is a Chicago-based ghost story. You're gonna discover a little theme in things that I write. I write a lot of Chicago-based stories because I live in Chicago and I love it. I also happen to think it's one of the spookiest cities in the world. You'll find out more about that later. The book that we're going to focus on today, though, in our book talk, and you guys might have already figured it out because of this giant poster behind me, it's my new release, Scritch Scratch. Scritch Scratch just came out on September 1st. I'm so excited to talk to you guys about it because although it's unrelated to my first book, it does have some similar themes in the sense that it's set here in Chicago and there's a super scary ghost. So let me tell you a little bit about it. Scritch Scratch follows the story of Claire Coaster, who lives here in Chicago. She's 12. She's very much a scientist. So I don't know if you guys are like this or you know anyone like this, but Claire likes facts and evidence and numbers and statistics. But because this is her personality, she doesn't always see eye to eye with her father, who is really not into science. He's more into paranormal things. He believes in ghosts and he loves ghost legends so much that he drives, well, he doesn't drive, but he's the host of this tour bus. This is a ghost tour bus that travels through the city of Chicago, taking its passengers to the most haunted locations. And trust me when I say this, friends, there are a lot of haunted locations in Chicago. I think I live in one of the most haunted cities in the world, and we'll get into that here pretty soon. So let me show you something cool on the inside here before I tell you kind of a little bit more about poor Claire. Look at this amazing map. This is the Spirits Tour Bus route. So all of these pop-outs that you see here are locations where the tour bus stops. And I cannot wait for you guys to learn more about these spots. So Claire wants nothing to do with her father's tour bus, okay? She doesn't believe in ghosts or spirits or anything like that. And unfortunately, one weekend, his driver gets very sick. And so he has to drive the bus, which means he needs a helper to join him on the bus. Bad news for Claire. She's the only person available to do it. So she has to go on the Spirits bus with him. Now she thinks that she can just kind of put on a baseball cap. In fact, if you look closely at the cover, this little person here is actually meant to be Claire, and she does have a baseball cap on. You can see on her silhouette, and kind of just survive this tour. She expects it to be a little bit like a haunted house, I think, like a lot of pop-out scares. But in reality, the stops on the Spirits bus are much more frightening than that. And there's a lot of real history, very dark Chicago history at every stop. At the very end of the tour, she thinks that she's, made it through, right? And she gets this bad feeling and she can't really describe it. Like, where is it coming from? It's really deep inside of her. She just doesn't feel right. And she turns around and there's this eerie little boy on the back of the bus. Now, no one else seems to notice this little boy, only Claire, which is weird because for one, he's got very pale skin and he's dripping wet, even though it's not raining. So that's strange, right? And then he's also got very dark eyes, so dark that it looks like the pupils, just his whole eye is all pupil, which is terrifying. And so Claire makes it her mission that the second the bus actually parks, she's gonna run to the back and check on this little boy. I mean, maybe he needs medical attention, right? He looks a little bit strange. And when she gets back there, unfortunately, he's gone. He's just vanished into thin air, like he was never there to begin with. From that moment on, that sets off a string of bone-chilling events in Claire's house and at her school. And the only clue that this little boy left behind was a piece of paper with the number 396 on it, which becomes very important later in the book. Cannot wait for you guys to read this story and start helping Claire and her brother and her friends unravel the mystery of who this little boy was, and also figure out whether or not Claire has been right all this time about ghosts not existing or whether or not she's been wrong. And if she is being haunted, who is it and what does he want? Okay, that is all for now on Scritch Scratch. I cannot wait until we get started on our virtual workshops. I'm going to teach you guys a lot of different tips and tricks, things that I use every day in writing my scary stories. And we will use Scritch Scratch and Peculiar Incident in a lot of our examples. So I hope you guys have the opportunity to snag a copy from the library or your local bookstore and give it a read, because we're going to have a great fall leading up to Halloween. All right, it's good to meet you guys. I'll see you again in another video very soon.
And we're back to our bicycles. Look at there. That magenta bike is well out in the lead, but then we have Violet that's catching up to them. So we never know what's going to happen.
Go Raiders, go.
Yeah. And of course, we saw that green bike before come up right up in the front, but that could you never know what's going to happen, because that could totally change the outcome of our Battle of the Books, as we saw last time.
Yeah, and you probably mentioned this, Ms. Dukowski, but each round the teams change, right? So,
yeah.
The green team this time could have been the magenta team last time, or the orange team. We don't even know.
No.
So very exciting. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left to this last round, unless we go to a bonus round, of course. So here at the C, you saw that Violet bike pull straight ahead, tied with magenta. And now we have 1 minute and 50 seconds, 47 seconds left. Welcome back, Fruit Cove Middle School. Very nice job in this last round for Battle of the Books. So give us a reaction, guys, as you're starting to come back in for how the third round for Battle of the Books went, so that we can see your emotions. Whoa. You're laughing, you're crying.
Laugh crying. That's exciting.
Party popper for Passetti Bay. Beautiful. Swiss, what's your emotions? How are you feeling? Landrum, what's your emotions for this round? Too cool for school from Swiss Point Middle School over there with their shades. They're giving us some shades. Oh, for Valley Ridge again, the sigh. Sweating it out over there at Landrum Middle School, is that correct? Welcome back, PIA. We hope that round was a great round for you guys. Go ahead and give us your emotions. As you guys re-enter that round, give us your reactions with your emoji. Go ahead so we can see how you each feel. So this was a March Madness, definitely. Oh, Gamble Rogers. Oh, PIA.
We're speechless. We're speechless.
Oh,
Wow.
you guys are speechless for
That's
this
unheard
round.
of, you know, as a previous middle school teacher, speechless middle schoolers. It's
I know. I can attest to that too. I've never seen a speechless middle school student. Always so sure to say something to me. Welcome back, guys. Can you please give me your emotions for this round? Since I think we're all back, I'm just checking to make sure you're all back, and we're gonna make sure we check our scores and get our scores ready to go. See if we have a winner or a tie, sweating it out and laughing and crying. Okay. Oh, for Murray Middle School.
exciting round for sure. Shocked. We're amazed. We're excited.
Patriot Oaks. I see your emotions. All right. Very important question before we move on. Are there any challenges for this round?
LMS has a challenge.
Okay. Can I
Are you
please have the question number?
Number 10.
Number 10. All right, so we're going to get to question number 10. We're going to find the book, get the page number. We'll read the page to you and confirm it, okay? Give us 1 second, all right, guys?
POA, we see that you have your hand raised. Did you also have a challenge? So it looks like POA would also like to challenge question number 11. All right, we will work on that question after we do question number 10. So thank you for letting us know. We will look at that one in just a moment.
So the question for round 3, question number 10 is, in which book are students to write a report in history about a way in which societies changed over the years? Page 142. The answer, correct choice is Starfish.
Ms. Zukowski is pulling up that book, Starfish, for us so she can find that section of the book to check on that. Could you read the question for us again, Dr. Lawson?
Yes, of course. Question 10 says, in which book are students to write a report in history about a way in which societies changed over the years? And that is from page 142.
So here's the book for Starfish. Here is the section. It says different and okay. For history class, we're supposed to write a report about a way in which society changed over the years. I'm writing about how the world's view of beauty based on size has changed. Page 142, Starfish.
All right, thank you. Dr. Lawson is going to read us the quote for the next book. She's going to unmute herself.
Okay.
Can you unmute yourself, Dr. Lawson, and read us?
Yes, I will read that in just 1 second. We're going to give Ms. Zukowski a chance to find that book and turn to the correct section of the book. And then I will read the question. Page 7.
Okay, go for it.
All right, the question for number 11 is, in which book did a woman twist her hair around her finger so tight that her fingertips started to turn red? Page 7.
And the book is Double the Danger and Zero Zucchini. Here is the book. Here is page 7. You can't really see it from where you guys are online. Okay, so it says, but Lou has a friend who is a literary agent. Caroline continued, twisting her hair around her finger so tight, the finger started to turn red.
All right. We have one more challenge, Ms. Zukowski, from Valley Ridge. They're challenging question number 4. That'll be from Archimancy Shadow School, book 1. And you're going to be turning again to page 7 on this book. And as soon as you're ready, I'll read that question.
Okay.
All right. In question number 4, in which book did a character's mother say their brain is like a neighbor who plays their music too loud and won't turn it down no matter how nicely you ask? Page 7.
Here is the book. I just had it and then it went out of my filter. Okay.
There it is.
All right. Here is page 7 of the book. That must be nice, Agnes said. I think about everything, even when I don't want to. My mom says my brain is like a neighbor who plays their music too loud and won't turn it down no matter how nicely you ask. I'm sorry.
I believe that is all the challenges. If anyone else has a challenge, make sure to raise your hand or put it in the chat right now. If not, we're going to complete the tallying of the scores and we'll be right back with you.
Okay, so we're getting ready to, we're tallying our scores. We're getting ready to see if we have a winner. Hopefully everybody's excited to get ready to see what's going on. We have everybody watching at home. Thank you, everybody who watched today for our Battle of the Books. Battle teams, how do you feel? You excited? Yeah, you look excited over there. I see some cheering, some tears of joy, perhaps. Gamble Rogers, do you have your hand raised?
We do. We just didn't get a chance yet to share what our favorite book was.
Oh, thank you so much. We're so sorry. Please share your favorite book. Thank you.
Our favorites were Words on Fire and Amari because they were just really good overall books. And just really good.
Words on Fire and Amari are the two favorite books for, they've won our two favorite books for our middle school Battle of the Books from our schools. Wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you to all our teams. If you didn't share, come off your mic and share. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you letting us know that you didn't get a chance to share. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Patriot
Oaks.
Can we share?
Yeah, you can share.
Our favorite books were Double the Danger and Words on Fire.
Double the Danger and Words on Fire. Wonderful. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Everyone got a chance to share their favorite book? We good? Give me a thumbs up if you all shared your favorite book, teams. All right, thank you. I think we have an exciting announcement to make. I think we know that we have a winner for Battle of the Books.
We definitely have a winner for Battle of the Books, and we are ready to share. Are you guys ready to hear? Oh, there doesn't look like much excitement going on. Let's see it, teams. Share that excitement. Today was a great battle. All teams were amazing. Just to confirm, with my team, you can see my screen correctly this time, right?
Yep.
All right. We have a winner. No ties today. We do have a winner. And our winner is Swiss Point Middle School. Congratulations.
Wow. Wait, how is this in their PowerPoint already?
They've been doing nothing for 10 minutes.
Congratulations.
All right.
I think
is a
they
great
had a
endorsement.
perfect score, didn't they, Dr.
Yes,
Larson?
that is what I was about to say. This is Swiss Point Middle School with a perfect score for all 3 rounds. And here are our results. Swiss Point, do you want to come off and give us a little cheer real quick before I show the results? Come off mute.
There you go.
Excellent job, Swiss Point. All right, I know everyone is excited to see the results. We have Swiss Point with that perfect score. And we have second place is Passetti Bay Middle School.
Oh, wow.
Great work. They came back in that last round with and ended up with 39 points. And Gamble Rogers Middle School and Liberty Pines Academy were tied for third place with 36 points. Great battle today to all the teams. You did great. Teams, it is amazing. We have currently 69 people watching us live on YouTube, and we had represented outside of Florida. We have about 10 different locations from all around the country and around the world. So thank you to all those who are watching from everywhere. We really appreciate you supporting your teams and being here for our Battle of the Books today. I'm going to turn it back over to you, Ms. Sikowski.
Congratulations on a battle well fought and a victory well deserved. Please. We want to say thank you to all of our teams and be sure to check out next year's book list coming out in April. Thank you to our students, media specialists, and sponsors. You are all rock stars and you are all amazing. You did an amazing job. Thank you so much. Thank you, teams. Ms. Dixon?
I know, I'm so excited. What an exciting battle. Congratulations, everyone. You did a great job. Thank you.
Everybody say bye.
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 Thank you,
Bye.
everyone, for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this year's battle. Thank you for an amazing Battle of the Books. Thank you to our St. Johns County District leadership for supporting us. And we will see you again next year. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.